Oops a daisy. So hopefully I am live on YouTube, which is only because I can't get live on Facebook. Oh, I am live. Okay, great. All right, so shoot, how to share this out? Okay, let me do a thingy here really quick. I'm gonna see if I can get this to, oops, Jiminy Crickets. I'm gonna see if I can get this over to love. The love boat soon will be making another run. The love boat. Da -dee 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 -dee. This page doesn't really have followers, so I'm not assuming that anybody's actually jumping on with me at this point. Spirituality gone wild. Say something. Okay. Okay. All right. So now I'm going to share my absolute favorite person in this world, or a truth seeker. If anybody hasn't checked Derek out, I need to turn this volume off. There we go. I'm going to bring up Truth Seeker. So we're going to listen to some awesome musical. And I'm going to put my headphones on so I can get a better, we're going to listen to Imaginatrix. We're going to listen to this. Okay. I'm going to talk about gratitude and also using it to shift where you're at emotionally today. And about sticking to your own truth, not listening outside of you to anyone's opinions or anyone's ideas of who you need to be, and how that can work for you in your life. So I'm going to see if I can, let me share this out, and we'll get to that in a minute, momento. All right.
I'm speaking to you from the Imaginatrix, a domain outside of space and time, a domain unknown to ordinary people. But over the centuries, exceptional human beings have learned the secret of moving between the worlds. The Imaginatrix is the land of all dreams fulfilled. It's larger than you can imagine. It's a universe inside the human mind, and it's where the future is going. It is where our destiny lies, in a place where realities are made of thoughts, and where the only laws are the laws of the human imagination.
Sitting deep down, feeling like Enoch, reflecting in meditation, chilling in the treetops with the Ewok, connecting that constellation. Magical mystery, prophecy, energy filling me. There is no stopping me. Dopamine levels of secret astrology. Planet is shifting like beings are calling me. Teaching in patterns of sacred geometry. Angels and demons have taught me theology. Speaking in rhythms of secret psychology. Honest, sometimes it just constantly bothers me. In a bed I lay in a trance state, summoning the voice in my head when I sleep, and not only awake from a dream in a state subconsciously place of bliss through the gates of harmony. 3:33 a.m. awaken when things go bumping and I I'm taken to foreign places, raptured up by your golden light. But my only fear is just falling. After all, I'm afraid of fight telepathically to keep telling me that everything is gonna be alright. Infatuated by the conversation, no time was wasted in a gate inside. Indoctrinated from the information with an aspiration to attain new life. Return to the essence, knowledge, innocent state of nirvana, no different equivalents. Up the Orion, the star system serious, chilling with Ethereans on a mushroom experience. I'm a spiritual, indigo, lyrical, mythical, mystical, performing a ritual. Psilocybin's where I've been vibing inside to a cold-style visual. Open your mind, 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 open the sky, open your mind, 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 open your mind. I ain't from this place, I'm from while I levitate, escaping denser states. Vibrate and resonate, translate to subtle from the base. Hubble telescopes the gate, my shuttle shuffle great. I'm gone, up and away. You didn't know we descended masters, must have forgot before and after. Laser tech removing cancer, passing speed of light much faster. Better catch up before you capture. Not transcendental, you disadvantaged, mutilated, just like cattle in dark blackness. I am raptured. My flesh spiritualized into a higher life. Their legs dematerialize right before your sight. Christ's body realized on the Holy Spirit flight. Raptured up the matter where no worms or maggots bite.
What if you had to tell someone the most important thing in the world, but you know they'd never believe you? What would you do?
I'd try. You never know what someone might believe.
As we fly, open your mind, 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 open the sky, open your mind, 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 o Open your mind, 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 open your mind. Namaste radius forces of faith in me, playing with angels, surrender to energy, chasing a higher, a share, a higher, the highest who bring me the highest serenity. Conscious enlightenment, darkness inspires, his light in me shows me that I am his enemy. Energy flowing and growing and glowing and floating like smoke to a chosen infinity. Internal emotions attached to emotional focus, a shift in the chakra to unity. Holding the rope to help us to travel the road for the focal, we're seeking immunity. Spitting and rolling these flows, all we go in a row in a boat to the mental acuity. Thoughts in my knowing, I'm floating, uploading, I'm hoping can take me to places of purity. Hairy last, but I'm pushing through. About to leave this earth, don't make me choose. Free mind with the faith of a chosen few. A third eye, full sight with an open view. Fly high, take flight with the mind renewed. I got the light inside, don't get confused. The photons float off as a slip and loose to make a hertz rise high with my gratitude. Yo, let him in the flow is my attitude. Please take me to the place of the altitude and the magnitude of his aptitude. I keep him close to me now like a bodysuit. Looking through the eye, checking fortitude. Change state of mind now like it's latitude. Through astral travel, my mind is unraveled. Conclude, you can never have my life subdued.
What if you had to tell someone the most important thing in the world, but you knew they'd never believe you? You knew they'd never believe you.
I try.
As we fly, open your mind, 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 sky, open your mind, 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 open your mind.
This is the place that shamans have known of for millennia. They pass through the portals that normally are reserved for the dead souls, moving between the worlds. There's a technology and an understanding that you can barely imagine. This is what has been kept from ordinary mankind for millennia. This is the real secret behind the idea of magic. This is the universe into which your entire world is destined to dissolve.
This moment right now is the most important moment of your life, because the moment right now that you're living in, what you're doing right now is what's going to matter. Not what you have going on tomorrow, what you think you have going on next week, not your worries, your stress, anything. But right now. And it's okay to be unsure, and it's okay to have doubts sometimes. Within yourself, everything that you've ever looked for or wanted is within inside of you. It's already there. If you just put everything off, if you just stop all those emotions and all.
Cool. All right. So, good morning. Jesus, my bra straps are showing. What the heck? Good morning, good afternoon, all over the world, wherever you are at. I am Debbie G. Spirituality gone wild. Yo, 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 Bella, what's up? What's up? So, like, I don't do a whole lot on YouTube just because simply I never really have, even though I've known I should. So, Cuppa Grata, that's a shot of expression and do Squirts of Reality, even though I'm a co-squirt today. Normally this show is on Spirituality Gone Wild, the badass platform that's over on Facebook. But this is the channel that has not yet been populated with a whole lot, but you know, we're getting there. We're getting there. So unstoppable, unstoppable. Unstoppable is like the thing that's coming up to me today. What makes me unstoppable? What makes you unstoppable? You know, and what stops you from doing exactly what it is that you know that you want to be doing? So Cuppa Grata just, Cuppa Grata, just so you guys know, I'm all about gratitude. If you're new to me and I see Lizzie, hey girl, what's up? It's about gratitude. Everything that I do and teach, I'm the gratitude alchemist. Everything about me is about gratitude, and those are the skill sets I teach. But Cuppa Grata is about being your real self, expressing your real self, and being just who you are. And I get to interview cool ass people all the time, and it's really badass. But anyway, let's get into being unstoppable. So, what is unstoppable for me? In my own experience, even though I hate that for me thing, it's just like, I always think like, for me, everybody said for me. Well, no shit is for me. Bull. Anyway, you're going to find out. I just say like whatever I say. So what it means for me is it means the ability to go with the flow. Go with the flow. It means like when I got to shift shit up because it's not working. Like if I'm doing something and it's not working today, Facebook, it's not working. Okay, what am I going to instantly? What do I need to see here? Most likely that I'm going to do this some other way. Is it going to stop me from stepping forward and being who I am? Hell no, I'm unstoppable, man. Unstoppable. Unstoppable. But in your life, where can you be unstoppable? And how can you put this into action? You know, you feel like you've got these blocks. Well, let's turn them into building blocks. Let's turn them into creating something out of that thing that you think is stopping you. Instead, let's find an alternative route. My alternative route is always gratitude, radical appreciation, and radical acceptance for myself and for the other person. But to be unstoppable means to know what your truth is, to step forward in that truth, to really hone in on what you know is right for you. You know, remember, when we're asking others' opinions or we're sharing our shit and we're getting unwarranted opinions, it's coming from a basis. Liz and I just talked about this, and it's like it's coming from this basis of their perception, their lens, how that they see life. But come on, how many different versions of us are there walking around out there? I mean, and they all see things differently. Well, they would do it this way and this one would do it that way. Well, that's good for them. But what works for you? What creates the unstoppable you? What does create the unstoppable you? Losing the need to be right. Losing the need to be right or wrong. Stepping away and allowing. By not being attached to the outcome, you can allow flow. You can allow your creativity to flow. It creates an unstoppable presence. Nothing's going to stop you if you continually find an alternative route. If you're traveling down a road and you come to a dead end, you're not gonna just sit there, are you? Well, maybe I'll just sit here and just wait. Maybe they'll come finish the road. In the meantime, you're probably going to starve to death and you're going to croak. And you're also going to die of dehydration. You know, I love this right now, being a participating observer. Oh my God, Bella, you rock, like hardcore. And hey, Lisa. Okay, so you're sitting on the road, you're at you can't go anywhere. Chances are no one's going to come save you. Well, I mean, it could happen. You could just sit there. I mean, you don't know. Has anybody seen the movie Into the Wild? Yeah. That was like sucking some ash when he's like, I mean, it was his, sorry. I know that end of that movie is brutal. Like my favorite movie on the planet, probably because Eddie Vedder does the soundtrack, because that's so kick-ass. Hardcore Son. What a friggin' awesome song. Anyway, but even he's traveling on this journey and he's having all these experiences. He gets to Alaska and he dies there because of whatever decisions along the way he's making. But what my point is that when that dead end came to that road, it's like he gave up and surrendered. Now, he didn't make it through that, but that was his life experience. But what's going to happen with us when everyday experiences come up and we hit a dead end, or we hit a road that's not going anywhere, or we say, what the fuck? I thought for sure this road was where I was supposed to go. I don't know what YouTube's thing is on language. Hopefully it's not gnarly. But I mean, what the heck? You know, that's the moment to take a step back. Why am I blocking this? You're not. You're building your blocks, and you can choose to build them differently. Choose. And how do we do that? Really get serious with yourself. You know what's, if anybody says, well, I don't know what's blocking me. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Because I always knew what was blocking me. I just wasn't willing to be but honest with myself. I would prefer to look outside of me at distractions and be in that than be in that instead of owning my own shit. It's self-responsibility, self-discovery, self-compassion. Self first is not selfish. Okay. So when you hit these roadblocks, how do you become unstoppable? By really stepping into who you are, not giving a shit what others' opinions are of you. We've had people are, you know what they say about opinions anyway. Look, they say opinions are like assholes. We all got them and they all use them. Well, hell yes. And so did I. I am, in my own experiences, I have done that. But where I'm at today is the times in my life I've stuck to my guns, my reverence, my determination, my knowingness. I moved some mountains, man. We forget sometimes who we are, how that we become unstoppable. How do we make this happen? What do we do to make that shit rock? We love into who the hell we are in radical acceptance, radical appreciation, compassion, and just know this knowing. Get curious with yourself. Curiosity. Why? And get curious with the situation. Well, I'm wondering, what could be the alternative? And not because you're picking up the phone saying, no, because that's ambulance stuff. I got this going on in my life, and okay, I get we all need a complaining moment. We're human. But the ambulance has to get called if we keep doing that. That's not going to create an unstoppable you. To be unstoppable, really, to stand in your truth, it's just a knowing. Just go forward knowing that the decision you've made, yeah, you might screw it up. And you know how much shit I've screwed up? And seriously, I'm breathing right now. Yeah, I'm still breathing. Yeah. It's usually the check with me, you know. Am I really screwing shit up or am I breathing? Probably both. And if I'm doing that, I'm okay with that too. Taking it easier on yourself when you have these things come up in your life, these decisions to make and this stuff, and realize that you're unstoppable. You are unstoppable. And I want to read what Bella's saying. He who has a why to live for can endure anyhow. Ooh, I love that. Your why is your determining factor, right? The how, the who and the how. Let go of the how and get ready for the wow, as Karen Palmer would say. Let go of the how and get ready for the wow. So letting go of what that outcome should look like. Why? Get curious with yourself. I love that. Asking yourself the question. I really hate that my bra strap's like sticking out. It's kind of a little bit embarrassing. See, look at that. I'm so concerned because like what do I really think? I'm that important that you guys are going to sit there and stare at my fucking bra strap like it's a thing? Oh my God. Really? Do you see what I just did? I hope I'm like calling my own shit out right now. Okay. Okay. So I just call myself out. Hey, you know, Bella, I don't know who you are, but find me on Facebook, Debbie Garcia and Spirituality Gone Wild. I dig how you roll. I really do. So I want to share, I had something come to me. So unstoppable. Let me give you some gratitude tips today. Okay. This one hit me last night when I was hanging out with John Fiore, helping him fix his Zoom, and Rosie came out. Rosie's my alternative self. And she thinks everybody's just loves life and wants to be a hoochie. Probably because she was a hoochie too, most likely. Anyway, it's this joke voice I do. I do a lot of voices just because it's fun. All right, so get this one. I wrote this down. Joy is gratitude's belly button. You know, sort of like the, like if you poke the belly button and you go, like joy is like that gratitude bubble. And so I just saw joy as being gratitude's belly button. And I say, by the way, lovitude, that's your attitude of gratitude is your lovitude. Yep, made that up. Spark the G vibe, baby. That's your gratitude vibration. And what we're doing is we lift the vibration. Why do we lift the vibration? Because we are unstoppable. And to be unstoppable, we stay in a beautiful vibration of our knowing of who we are and how that rolls for us individually. Okay, so our mind is our block. We already talked about the block. The block is yours. Use them as a building block. Now, goodness gracious, I had a whole list of stuff last night. I sat there waiting for John and Jiminy Crickets. Oh, here we go. Joy is the joy is gratitude's belly button. So that was one. And so in our toolkit, because see, all right, let me clarify something. Just so y'all know, I mean, this is my gig. You're not broken. Y'all don't need to be fixed and you don't need to change. Now, your perceptions and your belief systems might be a little wonky and maybe they're not, but maybe they are. That's the only thing. It's a shift of perception. Shift of perception. Change your thoughts, change your life did not, by Dr. Wayne Dyer, did not say change you. Change your thoughts and your life will change. You're not change. You change by osmosis into the next character and the next person you want to be with these better tools, but they're tools. You're not changing you. You don't need to be fixed. So I like to give tools. So self-expression, allowing your authentic word to be spoken, releasing the fear of being judged. Okay, I'm going to say that again. Self-expression, allowing your authentic word to be spoken, releasing the fear of being judged, releasing the fear. False illusion, false evidence appearing real. That false evidence that we have that wants to go in there and, you know, oh, it knocks on little Debbie's door and says, remember, you're not worthy of that, darling. Remember that. And little Debbie's going, oh yeah, that's right. No. Creating life reality situations where we get some sort of fucked up confirmation about something that's not true. Stop doing that. Stop doing it. Catch yourself. I love you that you caught yourself, but catch yourself. Okay? Catch it. Thank you, sweetheart. Yes, please do keep in touch, baby. Thank you for hanging out with me for a minute. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Gratitude is the vibration of all abundance. Everybody's like, law of attraction. And how do I do this thing? You know, to make the money and get the abundance. Using gratitude. Gratitude is like alchemy. It's everything. It is everything. It is every piece because it's the connecting factor. Gratitude connects you from the feeling of separateness and these old belief systems that need some tweaking to your I am presence, to the true I am presence that you are. Gratitude is your bridge. You can walk across it. When you can look at others in full appreciation and use that appreciation factor and the attitude of gratitude factor and the acceptance factor, you can see it differently. And if you don't, let me know. If you've honestly implemented the tool of gratitude and it doesn't work for you, I totally want to hear about that one. I mean, seriously, not to be a smart ass or anything, but I can't know. Gratitude is part of how our heart works. It's part of our true unconditional compassion. So I am absolutely 150% in the knowing that gratitude is your key. There's no secret out there. There's no guru. I am my own guru. You are your own guru. So gratitude is not a secret. It's not a secret on how to have abundance. It's not a secret on how to live your best version of yourself. It's seriously getting into a space of gratitude, starting with you, because you are the most dynamite, wonderful, amazing, beautiful thing on the planet. Thing, boy, girl, whatever. Thing. Okay. And gratitude is how to keep the pep in your step. Gratitude is how to keep the pep in your step. And hi, insert witty name. What am I talking about? I talk about gratitude. I'm talking about being in gratitude and how that using the energy and the vibration of gratitude can help you step into your unstoppable self and releasing old patterns that are no longer working for you using the simple tool of gratitude. It's very, very easy. It's really super simple once you practice it, but it's a practice. And I'm sharing a couple of things that I wrote last night, which is kind of cool. And lovitude is how you express a grateful heart. But yeah, gratitude is how you keep the pep in your step. Gratitude is the alchemy key for your abundance. And how does that work? Exactly. You know how like if you're waiting to get happy until where you're going because you need $1,000 to do that? Yeah, that's not going to work. You will get the $1,000, yeah. But is that truly going to bring you any happiness? Most likely not, because you're just going to want something else from there. So when you stop and getting gratitude for everything about your life and a true appreciation for where you're sitting and stop blaming every Tom, Dick, Harry, Mary, Jane out there. And if you need some Mary Jane to help you do that. Chill out. Chill the fuck out. Quit blaming other people. I'm my only enemy. I'm my only freaking worst enemy. I am my best advocate and I'm my best ally so that I can show up and be that for other people. So I'm talking about gratitude. Where am I reading from? I'm reading from what I was writing last night. Okay. I practice gratitude all the time. So sometimes I get these awesome spurts of thought and I write them down. And that's where it's from. Me. Well, no, it's from the I am presence of me. That's where it's from. So today, when I went on to Facebook, as everybody knows, when they're going to be watching this, because I'll put it up on the replay or premiere it up on my Spirituality Gone Wild Facebook page, I couldn't get on. And I needed to at that moment. I wasn't frustrated. I do Cuppa Grata every day. I talk about gratitude every day. I interview great people every day. Well, today I can't, not on Facebook. To be unstoppable meant that I found an alternative route. And when, like I was talking about, we come up with road and it's a dead end. And what are we going to do? We're going to sit there and die? Or are we going to just sit there, wait to be saved? Or are we going to find an alternative route? Alternative route. I hop on the gratitude train. Okay, we're going to go another direction, or the gratitude bus. We'll make it a bus. Gratitude bus, and I'm going to go on a different direction. I'm appreciation that I just ran into this dead end road because that's telling me this is not where I want to be going. That's all contrast does anyway. Tells you what you don't want, so you know what you do want. Now you can focus on that. Focusing on what you do want. Pulling your head out of your butt, or pull my head out of my butt. Don't look outside of myself. Nobody's doing anything to me. Gratitude and appreciation for how my life sits right this second. Oh, what can I do to make myself happy? Put on music, be of service, tell somebody I love them. Tell me I love me. I mean, we all get some hard stuff coming up. You're a warrior. You're a warrior. You've been in training for this shit. You're unstoppable. You're a warrior. Everything you've ever been through is for your best and highest good, because now you're stepping into your power and not handing it to anybody anymore. Why? Because gratitude and appreciation and learning how to communicate works. Losing that idea that you've been told that you're broken, losing the idea that you think you need to be fixed, losing the old perceptions of who that you thought that you needed to be or that you were, based upon the filter and the eyes of somebody else. You know, I had a conversation this morning reviewing some shit that I've been through in my life. You know, just sharing, I'm not my story, but there were some important factors in talking about this because it ties into what's going on in some present day stuff, because I'm not real big on storytelling. But this one was important. And the reason it was important is this, what came out of it for me to be able to deal with the current day situation that I'm in. I had complete resolve in my knowing. I had a complete knowing that my decision making was correct in my 20s, even though I had people come against me, tell me I was fucking wrong, I'm not doing it right, blah, 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 blah. Guess what? I said, no, I'm going to do exactly what I feel is right in my reality. Now, I did this back then, did through a whole ton of shit since. How am I using that today? To create the unstoppable me by remembering that reverence and coming from a real place of compassion. The difference between the 20-year-old me and the me now is that I don't view as it happening to me. I view it as happening for me. Okay. And I'm also very new to YouTube, and I've shared a few things out here. So I'm a little off with that one. I love that. Raw, real, authentic. And you can ask me anything you ever want to ask me. I do book sessions, by the way. It's called Rock Your Spark. And what those sessions are about, for you to remember who you are, period. I give you tools just like everybody else. There's all kinds of tools out there. I believe that we are here to lift each other up to the highest vibration we can, the highest love that we can. Be that for others that you want them to be for you. You know, if you want people to hear you, start listening. You want people to see you, start seeing them. Yes, you are worthy. You are important. You are deserving. Absolutely. And it feels really good when we feel like we are important because we are important from our own acknowledgement. Needing to seek outside validation will fuck you up. Period. Outside validation. Well, I know, but that's my problem. Yeah, that is your problem. You just nailed it. You don't need me to tell you that. But I could show you some tools to shake that. Does that make sense? You've got everything inside of you you'll ever need. If we can all show up for each other and share these tools that we now use to maneuver through this human experience, so when we hit the roadblock on the road, we don't wind up like the dude from, even though it's my favorite movie in the world, Into the Wild. Okay, and even if we do, that was our journey. See, it is being released from the outcome. It's Buddha teachings, you know, practicing the art of non-interference and releasing ourselves from the outcome. Anyway, this is really weird. Normally here's what's weird about it, because normally I have people like commenting and stuff, and so I can answer questions and whatnot. Right now, I'm just rambling on. I want you guys to know how loved you are. How loved you are, everybody. How loved we all are. And I'm feeling like I need to turn the page. Remember, joy is in giving and receiving. The joy is in the giving and the receiving, which is why gratitude rocks. So passion ignites your creative spark. Your passion, your sexy, yummy, sensual, passionate center. Okay. It sparks it. How many licks does it take to get to the center of a Tootsie Roll Tootsie Pop? 1, 2, 3. 3. But maybe it takes more. Did you ever do that? Like get the Tootsie Roll Tootsie Pop and then see how many licks it really took to get to the center of the Tootsie Roll Tootsie Pop? Well, I always bit into the sucker, so I never did find out how many licks it actually takes. Your creative spark. Without your dark, you wouldn't know your spark. Without this that we perceive as contrast, you would not know what your spark is because you wouldn't be able to see it. That's why we can get into gratitude about it and appreciate it because of that reason. Make sense? Makes sense. Well, it makes sense to me. I don't know if it makes sense to the whole rest of the entire universe, but this is what works for my life in Debbie G's life. So and yes, my sessions are kick-ass. Why? Because they're simply kick-ass. We remember who we are. Every time I help you remember who you are, you help me remember who I am too. I've just been doing this for a bit, and it's what I love. So if you're just catching me for the first time ever, this is how I roll. All right. If you want to be a guest on Spirituality Gone Wild, hit me up, PM me on Facebook, or I guess leave the comments in the YouTube. I'm new to the whole YouTube thingy, so I'm just kind of letting it rip. And let me see if I have any other words to leave you with. Faith is in the unknown. We know that. Face uncertainty with surrender, and be unstoppable. Find an alternate route. Use your gratitude bus. Choo-choo. I still want to go to train. I just do in my head. I want to choo-choo. Well, maybe it's like the little engine that could. I could do it. I could do it. I could do it. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I could do this. I could do this. Well, yeah, you can. You're determined. You can do it. The little engine that could, because he had gratitude and appreciation for everything that was around him. He used the gratitude alchemy, the key. It's not a secret. There's no guru out there that's got some big secret. There are tools, yes, but there is no big secret. You have everything that you need inside of you right now. It's people like me and other people who've been through the process that are here to show up for you, to spark your passion. And once your passion is sparked, you're going to be rolling along doing this with other people that you know. And pretty soon, 7.6 billion people in this world will be treating each other with kindness and compassion and gratitude. Totally. Hey, Leanna. Hi, darling. You guys are popping on over here. See, and I don't know your names on YouTube. What's up? So I think I'm going to be about done. Yeah, I think I'm going to be about done. This was my unstoppable. I'm going to get around Facebook having issues, but being unstoppable in your life. Find the alternative route. Keep telling us. All right, tell you what, Leanna, pop a question at me. Roll with something for me. I'll keep talking. I love to talk. This mouth makes me money. You know what I mean? Yeah, not what you're thinking, not what you're thinking. Oh, look where you went. Spark the G vibe. Dude, Jiminy Crickets. Laughter, man. Laughter is another secret. It's not. No secrets. No secrets. There's not some secret. Nobody has more than you do, more than you know. None of it. None of it. Experience, yeah. I'm 51. I've got a lot of experience. Without your dark, you wouldn't know your spark. Okay, PTSD, trauma, blah, blah, yada, yada, yada. Tools, man, tools. To be able to look at anybody that I've ever viewed as a transgressor in my life and be completely 100% in appreciation and gratitude for that person and accepting. You're drawing a blank, baby? Okay, well, hey, you want me to see? But yeah, you feel me all where I'm going with this? You become unstoppable when you take the power back. You feel me? You feel me on that? Like when I defuse the bomb of the victim in me. Wow. Wow. Huge moment. You've always had him, Leanna. You've always freaking had him. Baby, baby, baby. You bet you. You bet you. I love you. Reminding you of your greatness, reminding you of you have your own God song. You have your own melody. You're part of the harmony of the universe. And when we are all playing our God song, we are all in harmony. And this planet is rocking and rolling. And as I'm saying that, I'm nitpicking at my freaking thoughts. Woo! Real people, real talk, man. That's what we do. That's what we do. But yeah, get in diffusing the bomb of the victim mentality. Has it ever fucking served me? No. Not one time has being a victim served me. Yeah, in the moment when I got somebody else and their victim to go, I can't believe that happened to you. I know, right? It was unbelievable. Can you even believe he did that? No, I can't believe he did that. Oh my God, you know, you deserve better than that. Blah, blah, blah. Whew. Can you even feel the difference in the energy on that? Diffuse it. How did I diffuse that? That drama driven, dysfunctional shit that I want. I'm certain somewhere I've got Emmys and Grammys all over the freaking place for my dysfunctional behavior. I tell you what, whoo! I was a good victim. And in fact, I created the ambulance for myself. The ambulance. I call that the butt hurt thing. You know, have you ever been butt hurt, like in the victim mode? I get butt hurt and I'll be like laughing at myself going, you really butt hurt right now. You know that, right? I talk to me. And I allow myself to be perfectly human. And I don't say, oh, you're wrong because your butt hurt. I don't right or wrong it. I just allow it. And then I shift the sucker because I have tools. I have these compassionate communication tools that I use, and I use them like in a second. And I go, ambulance was needed, Debbie. Do you see this? Yeah, I do. Is that going to help you to get the best life you want? Yeah, no. Has it ever? No. What you going to do about it? Sit with it for a second. Well, you're not being Miss Gratitude right now. Yeah, I know that. I'm aware. Okay. All right. How can I find that gold nugget right now of gratitude about this situation that's literally pissing me off? Thank you for reminding me I needed a ambulance. I'm walking you guys through a situation. This is like me dealing with me when I'm alone. Then I sit back and go, is this a thing that I created because I wanted to reinforce the victim in me so I could be back into my patheticism with that narcissist? Probably. Did it work? Yeah, no. Do you feel like more shit? Yeah. Did it help? Nope. Did it prolong everything? Uh-huh. Did it make it even worse? Yeah. Was it personal? No, it wasn't personal. Did you assume anything? Yeah. Did you use your communication skills? No. What do you need to do differently? Well, first, compassionately love myself because I'm perfectly human. Fucking thank you. As I'm telling my other self, who is now talking to me. She says, well, that's very good. Well, what else did you learn from this? Well, that everybody deserves a right to be in their own dark. And that everybody deserves the right to be loved right where they're at, including me. What's the appreciation in it? I really don't, maybe I don't see it right now, and that's okay. Maybe I don't see this right now. Maybe I need to use some tapping tools, some EFT, there's another tool. Maybe I need to use some tools to tap through it. Okay. Maybe I need to gather another tool out of my toolbox. Maybe I need to watch a video of laughter, because what I need to do is raise my vibration. That's what it showed me. It shows me that I'm wallowing down in the pit of shit. That's what it showed me. And who put me there? Well, she said, you know who put you there. I put me there. Yeah, okay. All right. I'm going to own self-responsibility. I'm going to own this. So nobody outside of me did anything to me? Yeah, no. Oh, God. I got to really own it. I don't have I got to own it. Yeah, yeah. Am I going to own what they're doing? Well, that's not what it's about. I'm going to choose to respond. Oh, wait, boundaries. I might have to put those in place because I don't like how this felt. Well, and it's reviewing, and observation. And somebody here said observation, and I love that you said that. I love that. Observing. And seeing yourself through the eyes of source. See yourself and those that you judge through the eyes of source. In your wholeness and your not brokenness. You're no needing to be fixed. You're shifting your perspective. You're shifting your perspective, period. And the gratitude bridge, when you step onto it, as you have, sorry, messages are coming through. Distraction. When you hit the dead end and you got to get to the other side of the road, you're going to use gratitude and you're going to find your bridge and you're going to go right across it. Gratitude. And all of a sudden you're like, okay, I got this. I got this. Oh, that's right. I'm unstoppable. Bringing your power, taking your power back means keeping my mouth shut and not reacting, but yet responding. Reminding people of their greatness. Hey, I want to hear you if you aren't being heard. So I want to see what you have to say. Of course, I got a melody. That's my mom. Aw. I love you. Oh my God. I love you. Thank you so much for your acknowledgement. I appreciate you and your acknowledgement. And I appreciate anybody who's ever going to watch this. And I have no clue what I've even been rambling about, but gratitude, because usually I just start rolling and it starts flowing, because that's just how it is. But I will tell you what, I only pull from my own shit and my experience. And it is my desire to help everyone remember who that they are. Tools, there's a ton of them. We got lots. So that's what I do teach, tools. Okay. But it doesn't take you 10 years to figure that out. And I know you don't have to wait for the next book to find that next answer. Thank you. I love you, Tony Robbins, but really, there's no secret. Even Tony knows it's freaking gratitude. Everybody does. Anyway, thank you all for hanging out with me. And today was unstoppable. Facebook had a glitch. I said, okay, I shifted. Grateful moment, because here's the deal. I know I've been supposed to be coming to you too. I knew this. Well, I'm all proud of me right now. I did it. Woo, doggy. So follow me on Facebook, Spirituality Gone Wild. If you want to book with me, dudes, hit me up, man. I'll teach you some cool communication skills and remind you of your greatness. Rock your spark. That's what we do. Rock and roll WG style. Spark your G vibe. And no, that does not mean G-spot. We can get into, sacred euphoric Xanadu, which is sex, because I believe in your sensuality, and your sexuality is your passion, which is your creativity. But that's a whole other subject. Anyway, gratitude tools, guys. I love it. That's it. Maybe see, no secrets. I'm out here. Pop the bubble. Burst all those. You are totally rad, man. All right, I will hit you up. I'll hit you up, baby. All right, guys, I'm going to sign off here, and I wish all of you a day full of gratitude moments and joy. So for today, I'd like to leave you with this. 1, who are you grateful for? It's not about the what. I mean, it is about the what, but it's not so much about the what. It's about the who. Start with you. Okay? It's about the who. Start with you. You are important, worthy, and deserving of greatness. I Am by Dr. Wayne Dyer, the I Am Meditation by Dr. Wayne Dyer, right here on YouTube. Get that sucker. And I am yourself to death today. I am. I don't care if you don't believe it, do it. And y'all rock. So I'm going to stop the live stream. Peace out. I'll see you on the other side. Bye bye. See you on Facebook or back here. Probably back here. Facebook's been a little funky, I'm thinking. Mwah. Love you guys very much. Very, very much. Thank you for just being in this world.